In the global chess game of smartphone dominance, Huawei's next move could redefine the battle lines. Will this be the turning point that challenges Apple's reign? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this unfolding narrative. Huawei, a major rival in the area, is on the verge of receiving the significant technological advancement that will enhance its smartphone's competitiveness against iPhones. In recent times, Chinese mobile phone manufacturers have encountered difficulties in accessing top-tier semiconductors, a pivotal component for smartphones. These challenges stem from stringent export regulations imposed by the US, hindering Western semiconductor companies from supplying advanced technology to China. The challenges faced by Chinese smartphone manufacturers in accessing cutting-edge semiconductors are a direct result of the United States' strategic controls on technology exports. Initiated as part of a broader effort to safeguard national security, these controls have been meticulously designed to limit China's ability to procure advanced semiconductor technologies that are crucial for the development of high-end electronic devices. The US government has specifically targeted the export of semiconductors and the machinery used in their production, arguing that such technologies could be repurposed for military applications by adversarial nations. This has led to a significant revaluation of global supply chains, with companies worldwide being forced to navigate the complexities of compliance with US regulations. These regulations are enforced through the US Department of Commerce's Bureau of Industry and Security, which maintains a list of entities restricted from receiving US technology exports without a license. The inclusion of major Chinese technology firms and research institutions on this list has effectively barred them from accessing American-made semiconductor manufacturing equipment and the latest processor designs. The ripple effects of these restrictions are profound, affecting not just the companies directly targeted, but also the broader ecosystem of suppliers, customers, and partners involved in the global tech industry. Consequently, Apple has benefited from this situation, emerging as the top-selling smartphone brand in the region for the first time last year. However, Apple's technological superiority could face a challenge in the near future. This is because Chinese chipmakers, including the state-supported SMIC, are devising strategies to establish chip manufacturing facilities in Shanghai. These facilities aim to supply cutting-edge processors to domestic smartphone manufacturers like Huawei, all within China's borders. This information comes from the Financial Times, which referenced two individuals with knowledge of the situation. In response to the challenges imposed by international restrictions, China has embarked on an ambitious plan to achieve self-sufficiency in semiconductor production. Spearheaded by companies like the Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, SMIC, China's largest and most technologically advanced foundry, the initiative represents a significant pivot towards domestic manufacturing capabilities. SMIC, in particular, has been at the forefront of these efforts, aiming to reduce China's reliance on foreign chip technology. The company's plans to establish cutting-edge chip manufacturing facilities in Shanghai underscore a broader national strategy to cultivate a comprehensive, self-reliant semiconductor ecosystem. These facilities are not mere industrial projects, but a cornerstone of China's technological independence. The government has been instrumental in this push, providing substantial financial support, policy incentives, and direct investments into the semiconductor sector. This support is part of the Made in China 2025 strategic plan, which identifies information technology and high-end manufacturing as key areas for development. By bolstering domestic production capabilities, China aims to insulate its tech industry from geopolitical tensions and trade disruptions. Moreover, the endeavor to produce advanced semiconductors domestically is complemented by parallel efforts to develop indigenous alternatives to foreign semiconductor design and production tools, which are critical to the manufacturing process. Universities, research institutes, and companies across China are collaborating on breakthroughs in semiconductor materials, design methodologies, and manufacturing technologies. This holistic approach ensures that the supply chain for chip production, from raw materials to finished products, is increasingly located within China's borders. This development, providing local brands with domestically produced chips, might represent the most significant threat to iPhones in China thus far. Apple is encountering fiercer competition in China as of late, while the iPhone maker experienced a 2% increase in revenue globally during the final quarter of 2023, reaching $119.6 billion in sales. The situation in China tells a different story. Revenue in the Greater China region saw a significant decline of 13%. This downturn coincided with the launch of the iPhone 15, Cupertino's latest flagship smartphone. However, the slowdown in sales indicates a growing challenge in winning over Chinese consumers. Part of the issue stems from the lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, which have heavily impacted consumer sentiment in China. Demand has been notably weak, with the country's consumer price index registering a decline for the third consecutive month in December. However, Apple's sales decline is not solely attributable to economic factors, but also reflects a renewed enthusiasm for domestically produced gadgets. Huawei's launch of the Mate 60 Pro in August showcased the extent of this interest, with Chinese consumers enthusiastically purchasing a phone equipped with a cutting-edge 7nm chip manufactured in China. This chip impressed users with its remarkable speed. Although Apple retained its position as the top-selling smartphone brand in China for 2023 overall, it experienced a decrease in sales, while Huawei recorded a notable 36% surge in the final quarter of the year. These shifting trends could become even more pronounced if China's chip manufacturing initiatives yield successful results. According to the Financial Times, SMIC is reportedly considering the production of 5nm chips, surpassing the technological advancement of the 7nm chips found in Huawei Mate 60 Pro. This potential development has caught the attention of other local competitors, such as Honor and Oppo, who may also seek to leverage the performance improvements offered by locally produced chips. The semiconductor industry is rapidly advancing, with 5nm technology marking a significant milestone in processing power and energy efficiency. This shift promises a new generation of smartphones with unprecedented capabilities. China's Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation is at the forefront, potentially entering the realm of cutting-edge 5nm chip production. This move isn't just a technological leap, it's a strategic effort to bolster China's position in the global tech landscape, challenging the dominance of traditional powerhouses. The drive towards self-reliance in chip manufacturing signifies China's ambition to reduce dependence on foreign technologies. With local brands like Honor and Oppo poised to adopt these advancements, China's push into 5nm technology could reshape competitive dynamics, enhancing the global standing of Chinese smartphones by offering superior performance and efficiency. Apple CEO Tim Cook has been cognizant of this growing threat. In the past year, Cook visited China twice, including an unannounced visit in October amidst declining sales. Given the escalating competition and technological advancements in the region, it's likely that Cook may need to make additional visits soon to address the challenges facing Apple in the Chinese market. As we witness these titanic shifts in the global smartphone market, one question looms large: how will Apple respond to the rising tide of innovation from Huawei and other Chinese manufacturers? Feel free to share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments section below. Don't forget to become a part of the Revel Discovery community by hitting that subscribe button to stay informed about the latest technological advancements and innovations. Remember, as we delve into the realm of technology, the possibilities are limitless and the future is filled with exciting discoveries. Keep exploring.